One of Central Arkansas's most historic schools is in need of some upgrades. Central High has some facilities that are nearly 100 years old, and they show it. But millions are being invested in changing those into modern facilities. And as THV 11's Ian Russell shows us, they're still honoring the past.
Sarah Bennings couldn't be a more proud Central High grad.
As an alumni of the school, this is really special for me.
A 1999 graduate, she knew then that the school needed some renovations.
The school is still using their original laboratory spaces that were built in 1927.
It's old, and it's not the only thing that could use a facelift. Quigley Stadium was built in 1935. The gym was built in 1950. With that in mind, Bennings is in a unique spot. She's helping design the future of Central High School.
I'm just so proud of it.
This is what those upgrades, $60 million worth, approved by voters in 2021 through a millage increase, are going to look like.
We have a new 3-story science building here, and the 2-story field house is located in the south end zone of Quigley Stadium.
That science building replaces the portable buildings that were put in place around 20 years ago. The field house will have room for an indoor practice field, new wrestling and cheer rooms, and a weight room.
It's really going to give them a lot more flexibility and an opportunity to, grow as a team.
Possibly the hardest part of all of this, though, Central is a historic school.
It's much more difficult to design in a historic context than just in a blank field.
But those new buildings won't look out of place. Similar brick that's on the main portion of the building will make up these buildings as well.
A modern interpretation of that and doesn't mimic the architecture.
This won't be done for a few more years, but Bennings is already looking forward to what this space will eventually look like. A mix of new and old, historic, and ready for new history.
And they need and deserve facilities that represent that and support that.
In Little Rock, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Bennings says they expect to have this ready by spring of 2025. It's not the only project getting some money for upgrades. Information on other schools on the renovation list is over on THV11.com.